Yo, what's going on, chat? I'm back with another video. I'm back with another video. What's going on, guys? It is IMADOODLEBOB here with you again, and today we are on Final Stand. This is probably like one of my first videos on Final Stand, and I'm gonna kind of, today I'm gonna take you through pretty much all the raids with me. Okay. So without further ado, let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. All right. Today's a beautiful day. Got got this android here, man. Got the sand, got humans. You're probably wondering, what are you? I mean, you can see that I'm a mushroom, but if we really look, I'm actually a Tuffle. But yeah, I'm a Tuffle that possessed a mushroom fellow. And as you see, I'm wearing my actual avatar clothes to make it look even pretty cool, even better. But yeah, I am a Tuffle. If you don't know what Tuffles can do, basically they have some special abilities. I'm not gonna lie. You can see one of them in my inventory right now, Symbolic Dive, which is perfected. What Symbolic Dive does, it allows you to dive into your teammates, and by doing so, it gives them bonus stats. When you have Symbolic Dive mastered, the person that you dive into, all of their forms will be mastered. If it's perfected, all of their forms will be perfected. Now, the only cons of basically Symbolic Dive, let's say you dive into your teammate and they have a god form and they activate it. Any forms dealing with god key will automatically knock you out of them. Also, another thing with Tuffles, in terms of Symbolic Dive, you cannot use this on fusions, godly beings, Majins, or other Tuffles. Okay. It also says you cannot use this while an evasion is active. Now you can unlock this in shop by defeating Frieza and Namek, which I've already done that quite a bit. So yeah. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, this is probably gonna be a long video. So I would advise you get some good old snacks, get some good old beverages, man. And yeah, enjoy as you watch IMADOODLEBOB go through pretty much every raid in the game, giving you little tips, advice on how you can deal with these raids, man. Okay. So yeah. I'm not gonna really go in any type of order. I'm just gonna kind of, pick here, pick there until I just have all of them done. Okay. But yeah. Going over the passives or the abilities, the special abilities you get as a Tuffle. You have another ability called Possession, which is what I used. So Possession, what it allows you to do is it allows you to possess someone else's body and use their power, which is very, very nice. Now this move also guard breaks. Okay. So this is like a guaranteed hit type of move, which is very, very nice. So yeah. It's like one of my friends. I can't see what they're saying though. I don't know. I think Roblox is literally just, I don't know. They want me to do that 2-step verification so bad to the point where they like nerfed all communication. I don't know. It's pretty wild. But we're not going to talk about that. But possession, just like symbolic dive in a way, if you have it mastered, the person that you possess, all of their forms for you will be mastered. If you have it perfected, the same thing applies. So this is very good. And not only that, after you do have possession over somebody, right? And you've had their body for a few days, you're pretty much good to go. Not only, like I said, that previous passive, which is really OP, right? You have it perfected. All of their forms that you can access will be perfected. That is insane. That is that is absolutely insane. So you can just use their power at max power. Not only that, like I said, you gain their stats. You gain a percentage of their stats. So if you get it mastered, you gain an even higher percentage. And if you get it perfected, even higher. So very nice. Also, another thing I think is a actual passive for Tuffles. Whenever you block, pierce damage can't kill you as a Tuffle, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I mean, if y'all know like any other passives about Tuffles, you know, feel free to let me know in the comments, because yeah, I know a decent amount, but I don't know enough. Okay. Another thing we're going to talk about is my move set. Okay, so I like to use Justice Combination. I love using Angry Explosion. It's very good if you're doing raids when you have like a bunch of enemies around you, because you know how like one of the mechanics where when you have multiple enemies on you, they will just circle around you, right? So Angry Explosion allows me to kind of damage all of them in a way, which is very good. Another move I've been using recently, because I got this move recently, I really like it, is Power Blitz. You do a 4-piece kick combo, which allows you to, you know, do a free assault chase to continue the combo, which is very nice. Some other moves that you get when you're a Tuffle, you get Gum Pistol, which is a free combo extender. You get Gum Bazooka, which is very good. Okay, Gum Bazooka is really nice. It guard breaks, and if you have Meditate, you could literally hit your opponent with this. Or in terms of PvE, because I don't really do PvP like that, for real, I don't really care about that. But in terms of PvE, you can literally do Gum Bazooka, and it will send, I mean, it sends your, you know, it sends the NPC flying, and it's basically a super fling type of move. So if you have Meditate on top of that, you can do Gum Bazooka, meditate, and probably get like 50% of your ki back before the NPC even has a chance of attacking you. Which I haven't gotten Meditate. I've been trying to get it for the absolute longest. I'm not gonna lie, I did Bobbly Dungeon about like 10 plus times, and I still haven't gotten it. But hey, we'll get it eventually. But yeah, I really do like Gum Bazooka. It's very nice. Okay. Another move that I am really messing with is Blade Swipe. You get it from the Frieza ship dungeon. Basically what it does, you quickly take out a field of energy to perform a slash in front of you, and it grants you a Keyblade that increases your pierce damage on basic attacks for duration. Now, the main reason why I like the Blade Swipe, one of the main things I like about it is the fact that normally when you have an opponent that's blocking and you're M1ing them, you don't gain ki from it. But since you're doing pierce damage, right? You're piercing their guard, it basically counts as you damaging them. So you can still, you know, you can basically gain ki from them guarding now. And you know, if you fought a lot of, you know, if you've done a lot of PvE NPCs, they tend to guard a lot. So my advice to you, okay? My advice to you in terms of PvE, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. You should have bare minimum at least one move that guard breaks. All right. One of the main ones that I just absolutely love using back when I first started playing this game is Dirty Fireworks. You know, it's a grab that literally guard breaks, and you can basically sometimes combo extend with it. But for the most part, if your opponent is guarding, you know, the NPC's guarding, you do Dirty Fireworks, it's gonna take them right out of that every single time. But I would recommend to have a move that guard breaks. You got Dirty Fireworks, Mac Punch, Gum Gum Bazooka, Strong Punch, Strong Kick, which I'm not gonna lie to you, those are really, really good. Once you can get your hands on those, use those, because I'm telling you, they're so effective. Very quick move. Bow. Bow. You know what I'm saying? Very quick move, easy guard break, and you get them perfected, right? They're gonna hardly really, you know, drain your key on top of that. So yeah. Another thing I'd recommend is to have, I'd say at least like one move, like one beam attack. Now, God Anger is very good for if you're trying to do like a Zinni run, right? You're trying to do Red Ribbon, the lab. You can use this to get through all those crates really, really quick. Okay. Yeah, this is like my typical move set right now that I use. As you see, I have like 2 combo extenders that are very good. I have 1, 2, 3 guard breaks. I have 2 moves that I can use to basically assault chase off of. And the main reason why I'm saying that is for Gum Gum Bazooka. If you didn't know, there is actually a capsule called Gum Gum Rocket, I believe. Yeah, which you can get it from a world event boss, Lord Slug, and it makes it where you can actually chase. You can chase whenever you hit your opponent with Gum Gum Bazooka, which is, I ain't gonna lie, very, very nice, because it basically grants you a free combo. A guard break that you can do a chase attack behind that too is pretty insane. Power Blitz, it does chase if you hit your opponent, but they can block. Okay, they can block that. So normally, when the NPC is blocking, if I do manage to guard break them, I will do Justice Combination, or I'll do Power Blitz. Sometimes I like to combine Angry Explosion with Power Blitz, and it works sometimes, and other times it doesn't. But whenever it does work, it's like, oh my goodness, such a nice combo, right? But yeah, we're already 13 minutes into the video, and I'm yapping out of my mind. Let's go on and get into the Trunks raid. Now, this is probably one of the first raids that you're gonna be able to solo. For me personally, it was one of the first ones that I managed to solo, and I was pretty happy, because I'm like, dude, this guy, he's pretty tough. It was pretty tough, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, but as you see, I'm so OP. I'm max level, right? He's not really doing as much damage. You know, back then I actually had to lock in. Now, as you see, one of the main problems I had with Trunks is when he goes Super Saiyan, he gets hyper armor. As you see with hyper armor, basically, you know, if your opponent has hyper armor like this, or well, I think they call it poise, right? So you have to break that. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're gonna try to break that with melee, you're gonna have a hard time. Okay, the best way to break through, you know, the boss poise is by using a key attack. All right. So at this time, whenever they get that hyper armor, bro, you want to just play passive. Try to hit them with a beam attack if you can. And then once you do that, Get in there, start doing your combos, because after that, he's cooked. He is cooked, right? Once you break that armor that they have, you can begin to literally do your combos. And I'm telling you, when you do your combos, make sure that, hey man, make sure that combo does not end. Because if it does, most than likely they're going to gain that armor back. Okay. I feel like in terms of the PvE aspect, when you're doing these raids, especially solo, that I'm telling you, bro, I just call it hyper armor because that's pretty much what it is. But it's actually a little bit more than that, right? They just call it poise, which is basically what it is. They have armor, and trying to break it through M1s is practically, dude, you try to do that, you're going to get punished almost every single time. Now, sometimes you can get, when you're doing the M1, sometimes you can get them to block. And by doing that, you can do a strong punch, you can do a strong kick, aka a guard break, and then boom, their hyper armor's gone. But it just depends. Some NPCs in this game, they have hyper armor to the point where it takes 2 guard breaks to literally break through that said armor. So that's why I say, honestly, it is better for you to use a beam attack. Okay, so one of the main ones I would probably recommend to y'all is the one hand. Okay, the one hand is fantastic. Okay, very fantastic move, and you can kind of combo extend off of it too. I would recommend that if you can get your hands on super. This is a move that just auto aims, so very nice. Obviously you got the Kamehameha Oya. Got the galactic gun. There's a bunch of beam attacks, but you most definitely want to use a key attack, because that's basically the easiest way you're gonna be able to break through their armor. And I'm not gonna lie, it is very irritating, them having that armor. But hey, like I said, after me trying to fight them just pure melee so many times, I just figured, hey, sometimes you do have to use key. And the one time you're gonna have to use it is when you're dealing with, opponent that has poise. They have armor. And you have to basically break through that said armor to even do damage towards them. So, yeah. But as you see, the Trunks raid, I would probably say that's one of the easiest ones to do. And, you learn quite a bit from that one. I did. Shoot. I learned how to fight way much better through that guy. I know I was kind of just sitting there just getting, my butt handed to me. Ayo. But yeah, now we are in the lab dungeon, man. We're in the lab dungeon. Funny thing is, this dungeon, you can actually get 2 enchantments. I have one of them, which is the weighted effect. Basically what it does, it increases your XP gain, but you lose 2 vanish dodges. If you were to ask me, that's not really a bad price to pay. That's actually, yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Shoot, that's not bad. Okay. Now, like I said, the lab dungeon, you're going to probably see a lot of people within the Final Stand Discord hosting, the quote unquote Zenny runs, where you try to get the max. You get the max amount of people, so you can get the max amount of Zenny out of this. And like I said, the God Anger move is very, very good. There's a lot of reasons. Number one, as you see, the amount of ki it uses is pretty low. The cooldown is very quick, and the beam itself is quite powerful. Now, if you really want to speed run, just getting that money, you can get the what is this? The Vandalizer. Okay, you can get the Vandalizer capsule. I'm not too sure where you get it from. I would have to probably, I don't know, search that up or something. But yeah, basically what it does, being nearby an object, when you destroy it, it recovers your key. So, you know, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's pretty much a cheat code, bro. Okay, yeah, this guy right here, you do not want him to touch you. To be honest, you don't want any of these guys to touch you, because as you see right there, I just got comboed. I just got comboed right there. And he just put something on my character. Corrupted. Letting your key fall below half will negatively affect your health. So if your key is below half, your health will slowly start to go down. So you do have to be careful of that. And yeah. Also with this dungeon, you kind of have to break stuff sometimes because the keys could be potentially hidden in them. So not gonna lie, yeah, I was kind of a little bit ticked off at that. Because I'm like, other dungeons, you know, I don't have to necessarily do that. And then this one, I'm like, what? I gotta actually break stuff? I'm like, bruh. I was like, bro, that's not fair. No, let me stop. But as you see, we already got 500 zenny, bro. We haven't even gone through this whole area yet. But yeah, with that, I mean, hey man, with that combo, we're using God Anger with the capsule. I'd be back to full key in no time. Like I'm using key to gain more back. It's low key a G code. Gotta love it, man. Ooh, what are you doing, boy? And we just found a yellow key. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Oh, we found a boss room too. Interesting. Well, not the boss room, but a boss key. Dang, dude. I gotta do this with a full party, bro. Because look at this. I'm already at like 1,000 zenny. Imagine doing this with a full squad, dude. You probably get like 15K. That's what I'm thinking. You probably get about a good 15K with a full squad. Maybe even more than that. Shoot, hey man, that one capsule where you gain more zenny. You gain more zenny, but your key and melee resistance lowers, bro. They nerfed that capsule so bad. We used to be getting 35% more zenny, bro. Like, oh my gosh. Like, and you only lost like 15% of your resistance. We're losing more resistance and gaining less money. Like, what are we doing, dude? I mean, shoot, you would think it'd be the other way around. Like you didn't have to do us like that, man. It's like, hey, bro, money don't grow on trees, man. And it's most definitely not growing on trees in Final Stand. I'll tell you that much. You're having to spend over 100K for gravity chamber upgrades. And then you got all these, you got the Style Master. I see people talking about the Style Master all the time. And I'm like, bruh. And then you look, oh, you got a style. Yeah, you got to pay like 10, 15 grand out of your freaking butt cheeks. As you see, this guy got poise. But all you got to do, just do a guard break on him. And he's no more. Shockers. And I guess we are already at the boss room. 2.5K zenny, which is... that's not bad. That's a decent amount of zenny from this. I'm not gonna lie, this guy, you can melee him, but we're probably gonna have to use one of our Zenkais, because he does do a bit of damage. I'm not gonna lie to you. As you see, he does do some damage. I think we can combo him like crazy though. Up. Okay. Gonna try to... Oh. How dare you do that, boy? Okay, we're gonna Zenkai. Boom. Ah. Oh, one arm capsule? Yo, we actually get a drop for once? Yo, he went down too fast. That's kind of crazy. I wasn't expecting to kill him that quick. But yeah, as you see, that raid ain't really too bad. Okay. Another thing you should take advantage of is your Zenkais, bro. Okay. Shouldn't be transforming automatically unless you really have to. It just depends on how much damage you're taking. I mean, if you get comboed, right, and you're losing like 20-30% of your health, you might as well transform. You know what I'm saying? But if you're only losing like maybe what, 5% of your health, 10, then yeah, it's better to kind of just prolong that Zenkai until you really, really need it. Even though I'm not gonna lie to you, sometimes I just do that dungeon, I just go max power because it's like it doesn't really matter, right? I mean, especially since I have fear. Fear is honestly very, very OP, bro. I love being a Jaren. My first slot on Remastered is a Jaren. He's not level 305. I haven't even hopped on that character. I haven't hopped on that character ever since like the Halloween event. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I've been on my Tuffle. My Tuffle's maxed out. But then again, I'm like, bro, I can be a better Jaren as a Tuffle in a way. So I'm like, why? I don't know. I'm still gonna play on my Jaren though, guys. I got to. Like he you know what I'm saying? My Jaren's like one of the drippiest looking Jarens in the game. I gotta, hey man, I gotta be the tankiest Jaren in the game. Because that's what I was trying to go for, honestly. But anyway, we have the Red Ribbon raid, man. This raid, when I first did this, I don't know why, bro. When I first did this raid, bro, this shit was so difficult for no reason, dog. For no reason. Motherfucker was fighting for his life. I was fighting for my life in this raid, dude. Like, it's so crazy. Because the first time I did this raid, a robot spawned in the starting room, and I dead ass thought that was the boss. Then I take that robot out just to realize there's like 3-4 more of them in the next room. In the next room, I'm like, okay, we get through that. Then I'm like, holy shit, that's not even the boss, bro. We get to the boss, big old dino, bro. And this dude got I ain't even gonna lie, bro. This dude got a SS beam. I'm talking about a SS bomber. This dude got a SS beam. I got hit by that joint and I was cooked. I was absolutely cooked, man. Ooh. Hey, man. One thing, I ain't gonna lie, one thing that'll make you probably pop a BBB in this game is just seeing the notification of your form, your moves being mastered or perfected. I love seeing that. That actually brings a little bit more, that brings a little bit more fire to me actually playing this game. You know what I mean? It actually, it brings some life in me to continue playing the game whenever I see that. One thing I'm noticing, it seems like the move is a lot faster now, is it not? But that's crazy how I just mastered it off of just destroying crates. I'm telling you, dog. I mean, in terms of mastery, maybe the trick really is just like what Snake said. Maybe it really is just to play the game, you know? Nah, I'm gonna say it's pretty crazy though. I mean, there's most definitely a trick to the madness, bro. There's always a trick to the madness, man. I feel like somebody did figure it out at some point, but guess what? It got changed again. So who knows if somebody figures out again, bro? Snake's probably gonna change the method. You're like, nah, I can't figure this out, man. Let me make it more difficult. I'm gonna make you solve riddles to perfect your form. Nah, let me stop. I'm just joking, guys. As you see, in terms of the lab, I mean, this can give you a decent amount of Zenny. But this is most definitely one of them raids where you have to do it with a lot of people. As you see them soldiers right there, they do have hyper armor. And I'm just gonna keep calling it hyper armor because I'm so used to calling it that. Okay. But yeah, they do have hyper armor, but you can easily break it if you do a guard break. So that's all you really got to do. You just do a lunge, guard break, and then boom, you can start to go ham. I am very happy that I got this move mastered because I feel like this move right here is very underrated. It has a very low cooldown. And on top of that, this is a very strong beam attack. It does do some decent damage. It does some decent damage, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, look at this. I mean, look at that damage, bro. That is crazy. Not only that, even if it didn't have damage on it, right? It's just the fact that you can just use this to destroy all of the crates really, really quick. I remember back then, in terms of breaking crates, I would just spam key blasts and that would take a minute. But with this, I mean, dude, you'd be up and out of there in no time. Now, perfect explosion, I really do love using that. And you're going to see me use that move a lot when we get to Namek. When we do that Frieza ship, yeah, you're going to see me use that a lot. Because, I mean, bro, if you haven't done that raid, boy, you better, I ain't gonna lie, you better be a freaking tank, bro. Because, like I said, my Tuffle, I may not be a Jaren, right? But, shoot, my Tuffle is pretty tanky, bro. Oh, yeah, Black Flash, baby. Man, I'm telling you, that's my favorite capsule in the game, guys. The Black Flash capsule, dude, the amount of times that capsule was came in clutch when I was in fear form and I'm at like 20-30% key, I do an M1 and I just see it proc, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. Such a legendary moment. Then I'm like at 50%. I'm like, oh yeah, this dude's cooked. He is cooked, bro. I just got all my key back. And it happens again. I'm like, oh man. This guy is gonna have a bad day, bro. Oh yeah, we're gonna just finesse. Oh man. Yeah, he didn't realize, he didn't realize I was big brain like that. He didn't realize that, guys. What in the bro, what type of world seed is this? What is going on? Yo. Okay, bro. Yeah, we most definitely spawned in the wrong world, bro. Yo, this shit had to be randomized. There's no way, bro. What is that? must be a glitch in the system, bro. A way to the Matrix. But anyway, we're gonna just keep on. We're gonna keep on doing what we do, man. It's whatever though. For sure. This is one of my favorite like slogans. I like to say, it's a slogan from IMADOODLEBOB. It's whatever though. For sure. I don't know why, but I just find it so funny. Nah, I be finding a whole lot of stuff. I don't know. I'm just a very humorous guy. That's what I tell people. Like, bro, why do you laugh so much? I'm like, hey man, it's good to laugh, bro. I've heard, hey man, you laugh, you live longer, right? I don't know. I remember somebody saying that one time. I don't know if it's true or not, but it does sound like something that could potentially be true. But yeah. Let me see. I think I already done got everything. No, I have not. Because we haven't even gotten a boss key. What am I talking about? And normally with this dungeon, you do sometimes get a healing pod. I think it's yeah, that one right there. Oh yeah. I wish you would guard, bro. You'd be quite surprised, but in terms of the NPCs, bro, you really want them to guard, bro. Okay? That's why I tell y'all, dude, the best thing to have is at least one or two moves that can guard break. Because if you have two, you can like switch, right? So as you saw with that guy, I hit him with a guard break. It took off his hyper armor. He blocks again. Luckily, for me, I have another guard break. So I just broke his guard again. And if he would have guarded again, guess what? I'm sending a whole bazooka to your face. So he would have been flying. Like, bro, if you ain't flying from the first two guard breaks, you flying from that third one, bro. That third one's gonna send you out of the park, baby. But yeah. Anyway. Home run. That's that Brody's. Hey man. I'm telling you, because that gum bazooka gonna send him sky high. That motherfucker gonna be, hey, bro. You gonna be feeling like you on a roller coaster. You gonna be the highs and the lows. Ah, dang, bro. Your aim is terrible. You gotta go back to the aim lab. Now, the more people you have, the better the chances you get these like crate rooms, which is what you really, really want if you're trying to farm Zinni. And as you see, this is pretty easy to clear with this move because, I mean, it barely uses ki. I got it mastered, so it's using even less ki, doing more damage. And like I said, the cooldown of it is very, very low. I don't know if it's going to stay like that forever. Probably not. I wish it would, because I don't know. People don't really use this move in terms of PvP anyway. It does take a minute to charge up the beam. So, I don't know. I don't think it needs to be like nerfed or anything. Okay, you can easily see that in terms of PvP, bro. You can see that clear as day and just block it, dodge it. Like, it's a very punishable move. That's what I'm trying to say. But in the PvE aspects, I mean, hey man, this move is golden, bro. This is butter. This is some good old butter to the loaf. You feel me? Like, this is amazing. Okay. Which is why I'm trying to get it perfected. Cause this, I mean, yo, imagine this move perfected. Like, this is amazing. A move that I can use to just guard break. And, you know what I mean? And it's going to probably do some damage on top of it. I mean, look at this. It's clearing through these crates with ease. Like, oh my gosh. I mean, bro, what move is going to allow you to do this? Other than, God anger. I mean, shoot. I feel like this is the best one to ever do it. I can't believe I mastered it by just destroying like a bunch of boxes. That's like Like, bro, that gotta be one of the most random ways to just master a beam. I'm just breaking crates and then, oh, it's mastered. Shoot, I hope I'm still gaining mastery from just breaking all this stuff. I didn't even know you could gain mastery like that. I mean, this move is amazing. I absolutely love it. I love this move. It's very clutch. Because, I mean, if I was doing this with Key Blast, see that? And then I gotta wait for the Key Blast to come back. Like, come on, bruh. Nah, that ain't hidden. That ain't, hey, bro, that ain't peak. That's kind of mid. That's kind of mid, bruh. You know, I can just sit here. I can just free aim, and next thing you know, all the crates are gone. Like, I'm good. I'm Gucci. In terms of the Halloween event, though, guys, bro, Tuffle, I'm not gonna lie. I was stressing the fuck out, man. I can't even lie to you, bro. I was stressing out. Because I saw the price of that shit. At first, it was 80K, right? I think it was 80K at first. And then they made it go down from 80 to 60K, which was still a lot. Considering you do all your dailies. You get about, I don't know, like 3-4K or something like that. Mind you, the Halloween event, I think it only lasted for about a week. I think it was like a week and a half or 2 weeks. I think it was like 2 weeks or something. I don't know. I don't remember the Halloween event staying up for long. That's all I'm trying to say. And when I got everything, it was literally the last day. It was like the day before the last. Okay. And that was in terms of me hopping on my Tuffle, leveling it up, then doing all the raids that I possibly could for Candy to get the items again out of the shop for Brody. So, yeah, pretty crazy. Was it worth it? It most definitely was, man. I know a lot of folks are kind of wondering. I mean, hey, I'm not a tester or anything. When it comes to this game, I honestly wouldn't mind doing something like that. I think it would be pretty dope. Like, I really wouldn't mind helping out with the game, testing it, giving suggestions and stuff. I'm quite a, creative person. So I could probably help out and bring some good recommendations. But, yeah, it was a grind. It was a grind to unlock the Tuffle race, and then not only that, to just hop back on the Tuffle just to unlock everything again, because apparently there was like special titles that you could get that only the Tuffle could get out of the shop. They didn't really cost too much, but it's like, hey, you know me, I just want to be a collector, right? So I got it. Plus all the other stuff. I mean, out of all the moves, I mean, Sonic Sway is very good. I knew that was going to be a good move. I've been using it actually a lot more recently. Because, I mean, that move is basically like evasive. And I would say probably a way much better evasive. Because I don't think it uses as much ki as evasive. I'm pretty sure when it comes to the Halloween moves, you can actually wish for them. So they're not like just completely full blown exclusive. But I mean, dude, dude, who the freak got like a whole set of Dragon Balls? I've never found a Dragon Ball in this game. And then, oh my gosh, bro. Talking about that, about 2 days ago, I leave my friend's server, right? to go and hop on a different, character. Tell me why I try to teleport to him back. It says, hey, you can't teleport because the server's locked since there's a Dragon Ball in there. Bruh. I'm like, bruh. Meanwhile, I got the Dragon Radar because, yeah, I bought it. I freaking bought it. Okay? I bought the majority of the stuff when he did the Black Friday joint. Okay, and everything was 50% off. Yes, and to add even more to that, which is very diabolical, I even bought the stat reset. Yes, I bought the stat reset. I'm sorry. Look. Was it a good investment? I mean, yeah, it was, because I was able to change my Jiren. I made his stats a lot more to where I wanted them to be. But then again, 2.5k Bobucks. Holy. I mean, hey man, it's not like I haven't, spent a lot. In terms of this guy, he has a bunch of beam attacks. Normally what I did back then when I couldn't even really fight him, I would just chill over here because as you see, he can't hit you with the beam attack. You do have some snipers over there that will try to go ham on you. But for the most part, you can chill right here. And let me turn this down because I ain't gonna lie, this guy is loud. Like the beam attack he does is just so loud for some reason. I don't know why. But you can chill right here and he can't really do anything to you for the most part. So normally I'll just go out there, do my beam attacks, and then I'll just, come back over here, charge, and just keep on doing that until he's basically dead. But, we're actually really OP now, so it doesn't even matter. Now, you actually can melee this guy. You can most definitely melee him. As you see, right here, I'm just kind of going ham. I don't know why, but I do power blitz and they make the Brody fly behind my head. Like, what even is that? Please explain to me, what is that? And once you do that, there's normally a vault on one of these sides that you can loot. And sometimes you have a chance to get some Zenny out of it. Which, as you saw, I didn't get no Zenny out of that. You can also break those rocks for a little bit of moolah too. Let's see if we get anything, because I think I've already gotten everything out of here. Yeah, I've gotten everything out of here. You can get some enchanted armor in here, okay? So you can get the robot armor enchanted with Strong. You can get the RR pants, shirt, and cap with the Strong effect too. Which the only one I'm missing is, I think, the RR pants. Those are the only ones I'm missing with the Strong enchantment. But as you see, when you have the Strong enchantment, it increases your physical damage by 15. So that's, I ain't gonna lie, that's a decent amount of stat points. Think about it. The shirt, pants, and the cap, that's 45 points that you can just have on your character for free. So hey, that's pretty crazy. That is pretty insane in the membrane. But anyway, we're going to head to oh my gosh, not that loud. But yeah, we're going to head to the dojo dungeon. Now, another thing I tell y'all, the Claw Strike, if you're wondering where I got that from, you can get it from the Bear Master. Whenever you go to these guys, they're going to ask you, hey, would you like to go with Bear, Martial Arts, or Gorilla? If you go with Gorilla, you get a grab from him, which really flings the heck out of your opponent. I'm not too sure if it super flings or not. I'm not really too sure. But I know one thing for sure, that Claw Strike is very, very nice, okay? I would recommend you to go with that if you're looking for a combo extender, okay, that barely uses any key whatsoever. Now this is, you know, claw strike with it being perfected, okay, but as you see, it barely uses any key. It's very, very good for trying to conserve your quote unquote key, which is what my build is mainly, you know, that's what my build mainly is for, right? Because like I said, I'm trying to be the beefiest, you know, Jaren, or I guess Tuffle Jaren. Even though I'm like a mushroom. But yeah, we're gonna kind of just speed run through this one. I could just break all this stuff, get some zenny. We're gonna just speed run through it. As you see, that move is very nice because you can kind of just separate everybody from you. As you see, you do have a healing station. And just like the RR raid, right? The red ribbon, this raid, you can also get some enchantments from it too. So you can get focus, and what focus does, it increases your key max by 15 points. There's 2 items in here. I think it's like a headband and a worm friend. I haven't gotten either of those yet with the enchantment, but you best believe the minute I get them, I am equipping them. Yeah, I am most definitely equipping both of them bad boys because I need that key max, baby. I need that. The more key I have, better chances of me being able to actually, you know, withstand my form or conserve my form. So yeah, trying to figure out where the boss room's at. Also, if you're wondering what type of build I have on my Tuffle is a speed demon. I have put all of my points, all of them, into speed. Yes. I know y'all like, bro, why would you do that? You know they nerfed speed so bad, like blah blah blah. Yeah, they did, but it's still useful. That's crazy. I just combo both of them at the same time. Nah, I tend to do that. I tend to do the same thing when I do the Frieza ship. Hopefully I'll be able to show you all that. As you see, I didn't get anything out of there. Ah, diabolical, man. It's okay though. Now I think so far we've done Trunks, we've done the lab, dojo, red ribbon. Now we're going to do a raid which I'm not gonna lie, it gave me a bunch of trouble and still kind of does give me trouble from time to time. We are talking about the Android raid. What do I recommend for this raid? Well, I recommend you to go pure key build. We're talking about 2 androids that basically have I'm not gonna lie, these motherfuckers, bro, they have crazy hyper armor. The minute you break it, it comes back just like that. Okay, you go 1 second without doing a combo, they gain their armor back. So my advice to y'all, if you want to make this very, very easy, okay, if you want to make this really, really easy, what you're gonna have to do is go pure key on the mofos. On the mofos, you're gonna have to go pure key. So what I do, I get, you know, Black Kamehameha. That's a Game Pass exclusive move, I would say, but I think you can wish for it, so not really. Big Bang, that was one of the moves from the Halloween event. Super, you can buy it. One hand, you can buy it. And I just use all of these moves. Big Bang, even with it being perfected, uses a shitload of key. So I probably, but it does do a lot of damage. It does a lot of damage though. I can't lie, it does some damage. Then again, I probably should use something else instead of that. I could probably use like Gallet gun. So I'm probably gonna use that. And to be honest with you, I'm just gonna start using different beams. Just because I need to perfect like different, you know what I mean? I want to perfect all these beams. So yeah. Anyway, we're gonna get into it, and I'm just gonna show you how to do it. Okay. Like I said from before, you just want to spam beams. That's probably your best bet. As you know, I feel like that's honestly the best way to go at it. Okay. Because like I said, I mean, she literally has hyper armor all day. Clear as day, baby. So you just want to keep on spamming beams. As you see, I am starting to run out of ki. Which will just transform and we'll just keep going at it. But as you see, all you want to do is keep backing up and just keep on just spamming your beam attacks, okay? Just keep doing that. Now, once they do that, you need to get the freak out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there, bro. You see they... you see Android 18 pull up, bro, or 17 pull up, and they combine. Get the freak out of there, okay? Because that means that they're about to spam the living heck out of you with key beams. They're gonna try to do you like future Gohan. I'm sorry, boy. I'm sorry, my boy. They did you dirty. But hey, at least from just seeing what, you know, you seeing the experience of you fighting them guys, we gain some experience and know how to fight them too. God bless. God bless. But now, I know you're probably wondering, bro, you got to go against two of these guys. You really want me to keep doing that same strategy? Yeah, you'd be quite surprised. It works pretty good. It works pretty good. And you get them both linked up in the said move. Ooh. There we go. Yep. Then you want to just try to loop it. Yep, just keep on going at like that. See that? Like I said, this is the best strategy in my opinion. Because as you see, this is way less stressful. Yeah, they're going to keep on trying to attack you. They're going to hit you, right? But as long as you keep spamming your key attacks, eventually they're going to all be dunzos. And boom, just like that. I didn't even have to go into Mystic or Fear. Even though that was another, you know, available choice. I could have literally did that. So, yeah. I know you seeing that, you're like, bro, ain't no fucking way, dude. You're telling me I could have been doing that the whole time? Oh my gosh. Yeah. And don't forget, guys, you do have the power of sensu beings. Okay. You do have the power of sensu beings. So if you do get really, really low, you can use sensu beings to, you know, recover. Whether it's blue ones for key, which you get those in Namek by doing a quest, or the green ones, which you can just get those from just buying it at the sensu being shop. You can also get the blue ones once you know, actually, you know, you give him one of your blue sensu beings and he's like, oh, okay, I appreciate that. And then, you know, next time you hop in there, you'll basically have them for like 6K, which is crazy. Like, how does a key... I guess it does make sense though, but damn, like you were fucking taxing the shit out of me, bro. 6K for a being. You think I'm a millionaire or some shit? Damn. You know what I need? I need an upgrade which allows me to be able to grow my sensu beings faster, bro. I would pay a crazy amount of money for that. That's what I need, bro. Seriously, 2 whole days. I need my beings to be ready within a day, 1 day. Okay? Or at least like half a day. Half a day would be amazing. You know what I'm saying? You just hop on, you got plenty of beings, and shoot. Other than that, I need more space in my bag. I didn't pay over like 100 fucking grand to be able to only carry 20 beings. Are we being realistic? Are sensu beings that big? Like, bro, are they that big in the manga, in the anime? I'm trying to figure out, bro, how big are these damn sensu beings? Because I can only fit 20 in a pouch. I can only fit 20 of them motherfuckers in a pouch, bro. Like I gotta be getting scammed. There's no way, bro. That fucking dude, that Brody, he is most definitely CEO, bro. He got some CEO money. Shit. Cause what is going on? Only fit 20 beings in a bag. Bro, I'm about to play Final Stand like Minecraft. I'm about to make my own bag. Shoot. Let me go on and blow up some trees right quick, man. And kill some evil boars, and you know what I'm saying? Like, dog, I'm about to make my own sensu bag, because there's no way. There is no way, my guy. But anyway, we're going to switch our moveset back to what I was using originally. I normally just put a whole bunch of beams for the Android raid because, like I said, that's pretty much the easiest way of doing it. Considering, I mean, y'all saw the motherfuckers, they spam like their evasives. They spam them. They use their evasives as if it's it is a skill, but they use them to attack you, which is crazy. It's pretty wild. But anyway, we are going to do the snow raid next. This is another one that I absolutely despise, and the main reason why I despise this raid is the fact that this NPC, bro, he gotta get tweaked, dude. And you're gonna probably see what I'm talking about. Cause I'm gonna have this guy in a nice ass combo, and he's not even gonna use evasive. He's just gonna hit me like basically out of it. It happens every time, dude. It's either that or, bro, I'm getting put in a chain combo, dude. I'm getting put in an infinite loop, and I'm trying to get out of it, but he's just snapping onto me like fucking glue, bro. Look at this dude, man. I cannot stand this guy. Freaking bum. But anyway. What I'd recommend for this guy, just try to do very good combos. You most definitely need, like I said from before, you do need a move that guard breaks him, because he is going to try to block your attacks a lot. Without further ado, let's go on and get to fighting this guy. As you see, I just loop. I just keep on looping. But final Vital Strike, Claw Strike. When he does that, I guard break him, and I immediately do Justice Combination. As you see, he uses evasive. Do it again. I do Power Blitz. I don't know how, like how the fuck did he just get out of that? Are we being for real? Look at this. How are you getting out of my combos, buddy? Bitch. Stop getting out of my combos. Of course. Oh, did it again. That's crazy. All right, let's sing your ass fucking flying. super fleeing. You've been super flung, and somehow you are still attacking me. What is this? I'm still whooping his ass though, despite his ass. Look at this. Okay. He got that hyper armor. He got that hyper armor action. I think I broke his hyper armor. How the hell? You gotta be for serious. Oh, yep, there we go. Got him again. Oh, no, you don't. Justice combination. Ah, the one time I tried to do that. Crazy. How? Okay, Zenkai. So that we can actually stay alive. I don't have any evasives equipped. I know y'all are like, why do you not have them equipped? I just play like that. I'm sorry, bro. Like I said, I don't do PvP, so it's like, eh. Oh, he tried it. Oh, yeah, nice read. Gum Gum Bazooka. Boom. Power Blitz. Got his ass. I'm gonna just keep on doing my string. I'm gonna do one more. Oh yeah, another move. Remember this move right here? The blade swipe is actually really good. Very good. You're gonna notice when he starts blocking, right? Look at this. You can't even tell because my key is just so maxed out right now. I'm not even losing any key from fighting this guy. Ah, look at that. Get punished. Oh yeah. Did you know like his helmet that he has, right? You can actually get it enchanted as well. I forgot what the enchantment is called, but basically what it does, it gives 10 stat points. So it gives like 10 stats to everything, but you slowly lose HP over time. Which, I'm gonna be honest with you, that doesn't sound like a bad trade at all, bro. You know, the minute I get that, I'm going to have that equipped too, dude. I'm probably gonna have that with the other two focus items, and then have, you know, my strong suits on. Even though I could have them on right now, but you know, I like to have my little Game Pass character. But as you see, that wasn't too bad, but you can tell that boss is he's most definitely on some BS. Now we're gonna go to a boss which I never thought I was gonna ever be able to solo, but nowadays it's like he's a piece of cake, bro. Now for this guy, I have a combo that I like to use, which I call the Slam Dunk combo. It consists of 3 moves: Trash, Divine Sweep, and Bloody Smash. All 3 of those moves. Now, Bloody Smash is another move from the Halloween event. It's probably one of the best grabs in the game, considering that it guard breaks, and you can kind of just send your opponent, you know, flying. And you know, you grab them, you send them flying, and you just do a big old Battletoad stomp, and you just continue to combo like, you know, like it never ended in the first place. Now, like I said, the Slam Dunk combo, in my opinion, is very, very, very fun. And you're going to see what I'm talking about. You're going to see what I'm talking about, bro. You're going to most definitely see what I mean by the quote-unquote Slam Dunk combo, because it's nothing but just grabs. Grab M1, grab M1, grab M1. Whoa, what do you think you're doing? Black Flash already? Shut! You know what? Who told you to guard? Bitch! Hey, man. Whoa, what do you, hey, what do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing, boy? Okay. I'm gonna just keep on doing it, bro. I'm gonna keep on doing it until I grab you, bro. Hey, man. Hey, man, you better stop. Hey, you better stop. You know what? Hold on. Bitch! Oh! How you start hitting one at me? You think you slick, bro? Get your... Oh, no, no, you don't. No, you don't. Sit down. Hey, what you doing, bro? Hey, bro. I need you to stop guarding that. I'm gonna need you to stop guarding and catch these hands, buddy. Okay, okay. Good little, you know what I'm saying? Good little combo, wombo. Bam. Hey, man. I don't like how you doing that. Yo, sorry at down, boy. Stop blocking. What's wrong with this guy? Sit down. Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. No, 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 no. You're not about to summon shit. Mm-mm. You ain't doing that, buddy. You gotta sit your weak ass down. No, no, no. Ah. Oh, yeah. Ah. Ah. Sit your weak ass. Oh, hey, hey, hey. Hey, slow down, buddy. Oh, no, 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 you don't. 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 Fuck, you're evasive. You don't get to do that around here, man. Man, didn't I tell you to stop guarding, bro? Okay. All right, I got another one. Oh, yeah, I got another one. No, you don't. No, you don't. Sit down. Sit down. Man, this cheeky dude, bruh. You know what? Let's go on and transform right quick. Bro, you think your little friends is gonna save you, though? Motherfucker. I don't give a fuck about that. No, you don't. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna let your ghost watch you get your ass beat. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let them watch you get your ass beat. No, you don't. No, you don't, bro. Who told you to summon all these? No, you don't. You gotta be so serious. Oh, nah. Okay, the minute we get out of this, we are going. Whoa. I was not trying to go. I was not trying to go fear. Whoa. I was not trying to go fear, bro. I tell you that much. I was not trying to go fear, man. Okay. Oh. Nah, we're good. We're chilling. Like I said, you got me, you know what I'm saying? I'm in my serious mode now, bro. You're cooked. You are cooked, buddy. No, you don't. What I tell you? Sit your weak ass down. Well, no, you don't. Now, when he starts doing this galactic donut shit, just run away from him, because it'll eventually make him cancel out the move. As you see, he eventually canceled it out. So that's how you basically avoid that shit. He doing it again? Oh, no, he's not. I thought he was for a minute. And boom. There you go. I ain't gonna lie, it is pretty fun to do the slam dunk combo. Eventually, I will have all these moves perfected from just fighting Goldings, because that's the only time I ever really used them. It's either that or whenever I do Bobbity's dungeon, which we can actually go and do that next. Yeah, Golding's raid is very easy, surprisingly. It's really not that difficult. I barely really took damage until he went in his final form, you know. And then in that case, I had to go, I had to be full serious. I had to pop that fear. You know, that fear form is it's pretty difficult for me to die in that, unless we're talking about Moro, which we'll get to him. We'll get to that raid. we'll get to that one eventually. Oh, let's go and do this one right quick. This one is very easy. We have the Cyberman raid. Very, very simple raid to do. None too crazy. If you want to, you could use like Supernova, you know, if you want to. But yeah, we got Cyberman raid. Not too bad. I got pretty lucky though, because I accidentally popped Kaioken. That could have costed me. That could have really costed me right there. Hey, speaking of Kaioken though, Kaioken! Get over here! Bop! Oh no, you don't. Oh no, no, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. You're weak. You're weak. You're weak. Oh yeah, get over, boy. Hey, how do you do that, boy? I love Kaioken so much. Just being able to just spam like the chase is, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty fun. It is pretty fun. I remember going against some folks with Kaioken, and yeah, them folks didn't know what to do because I'll just do it at like random moments. And every time I'll just do the chase, they just wouldn't be prepared for it. Like I'll just do the chase. I would M1 them like one time, back away. Up, they waste their evasive. I'm like, I'm like, this is pretty fun. Because they just got no clue what I'm doing. I don't even know what I'm doing. But then eventually they just run out of evasives and I really just start doing some damage. And it's like, whoa. Okay, I may be cooked. And then they pop a form and I'm like, oh, shoot. And then they do a move on me and I'm just kind of like, I'm kind of cooked, man. I just lost like 40% of my HP. I just lost a lot of HP, man. Ain't feeling too good. But we're getting pretty close to being done with all of the raids. I think all we have left on Earth is Bobbity and Majin, if I'm not mistaken. So we're gonna do Majin Buu, or just Buu. Now this raid, people normally just spam key, but I'm telling you, if you spam key, you're gonna be here forever. This is literally, I would say, the second easiest boss in the game. Okay, Buu has this pattern where obviously that's one, they explode, you just move out the way, right? Like I said, this is so easy. You can just go max form like right off the get-go. Okay. So as you see that chase he did, you can block the whole thing. And then when they do their Kamehameha, you can punish them. Now, just like I said from before, remember what I said? You want to try to get your opponent to block, right? Or the NPC to block. As you see, he just used Candy Beam, so now I'm only able to do M1s. So yeah, look at that. You just block that. You let them do their beam. And then you let them do their beam again. Now, as you see, whenever he does that, he's like, whoa, you better get out the way, because if you don't, you get turned into a good old cookie, sandwich bar, you name it, bro. Anything sweet, bro. It ain't gonna be too sweet. Tell you that much. Oh my gosh. Such a such a chain of events right there. But yeah, try to keep them in a combo. Like I said, what I normally do is I just keep spamming Vital Strike and Claw Strike. Ooh. Okay. What in the fuck is the NPC doing? Bro's tripping. Like I said, it's better than melee because this is very easy. Now, when you guard break, immediately pop that justice combination. Okay. It's actually better to do. Oh, I fucked up. It's actually better if you use justice combination with Punisher drive. Because that's normally what I do. But I've been just trying to level up Power Blitz a lot. So basically what you want to do your combo ascenders the whole time. Guard break, justice combination, right? Launch, Punisher drive, and then just keep on repeating that. And you know, Majin Buu, I'm not gonna lie, Brody's health is gonna drop dramatically. Sometimes you may be able to just combo him in just one go. Ah, you gotta be serious, dude. I was really trying to just get him to his next form. But he's very easy though. Like, I mean, there's basically no way you're gonna die to this guy. I'm just gonna be honest. There's no way anybody should be dying. I think in order to unlock this raid, you have to do the Bobity's dungeon. So that's just a heads up. Why can I not do it? You gotta do Bobity. Which, honestly, whoa, you ain't hit me with that. Boo doesn't like you, you make Boo mad. Well, you made a lot of folks mad doing this raid back in the day. People probably still be mad as heck. Cause they're like, bro, I'm not about to spend like 30 minutes on this. I'm like, bro, it ain't even that bad now. You know, you just gotta know how to. You just gotta know how to fight. Once you get used to the like NPC and knowing, you know, knowing their moveset, knowing their mechanics and all that, it's not really that bad. As you see, Mystic form is, man, it's probably one of the best forms in the game, in my opinion. It literally has no key drain whatsoever, bro. It is incredible. To be able to combine that with fear is honestly a cheat code, bro. Because whenever I get low on HP, I can just pop fear and just use, you know, my key health. So I'm not gonna lie, you honestly want Boo to do that every single time. To do that like combo. You want to just keep them. You want to keep Brody. Yeah, you want to keep Brody away from doing that. Because when they do that, then you got to sit there and wait for them to blow up, and you know what I'm saying. Sometimes Boo will just do it automatically, so it's like, yeah, I guess it just try to troll you. You see that mid combo is able to just interrupt. I mean, that's crazy, bro. But then again, hey man, it's, you know, you're going against a raid boss. What do you expect? It is very annoying, especially when you have are you serious? This dude's just trying to waste my time. But especially when you have someone like Frieza, which is just doing that shit all the time. A lot of people have been, bruh, that hit would have probably killed him. A lot of people have been complaining about Frieza, the Frieza raid. They're like, oh my gosh, bro, this raid is diabolical. Like, what are we doing? This guy is just spamming like nonstop. I remember one dude, he was like, man, dude, he spammed like 6-7 supernovas. I was laughing my ass off. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Bro said, I got hit by like he did a supernova like 6 to 7 times back to back on me. I'm like, dude, there's no way. There's no way, bro. There's no way this dude got hit. I'm like, out of all the times I fought him, he has never done a supernova back to back. Like, whoa. Which Frieza was he fighting? Because he must have been a Saiyan, bro. Like, oh my gosh. But hey, we got the Bobbity Dungeon. Bobbity Dungeon is pretty easy too, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's pretty easy. Very, very easy. Again, we're gonna just kind of speed run through it. Now, these guys right here, they may give you a little bit of a problem. They don't really have any evasives for the most part. So just use that to your advantage. Use like Justice Combination, Punisher Drive, you know, do a lot of moves that do a shitload of damage so you can just get these guys out of the way. They do give some good money though. Yummy. These guys, I normally just literally, I just spam the fuck out of Strong Kick, Strong Punch, you name it, just to get them done out of the way. And these guys, Justice Combination, you know, and then boom. We are on to our first boss, which this guy is extremely easy. He doesn't really do too much. Just keep him in a combo and you'll be basically Gucci to go. As you see. And boom. He didn't even get to touch me. Pause. But yeah. Just keep him in a combo. And you're pretty much good to go. What? Oh. So I actually did use it. Yep. Gonna get them Brodies up and out of here. So yeah, the first Brody, he does have a lot of moves. I heard he is more resilient to ki, aka meaning he has more ki resistance than melee. So you probably want to fight him with melee. All right. Honestly, I want to swap. And I want to use Power Blitz. Because like I said, I'm trying to get it mastered. It's one of the main moves that I like. So I thought I blocked that. Time to get you out of here. All right. Now, you know, being a speed demon is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, because you got crazy speed. You can vanish a lot. Bruh, he tried to do an automatic key drain, like first fucking frame in. Oh, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Good old key. Love to see it. As you see, perfect, I mean, not perfect, but angry explosion is very, very useful when you're dealing with scenarios where you got like multiple people trying to attack you at the same time, because it kind of just levels the playing field out a bit. I don't know why when I did that dash right there. Oh my gosh. Oh, dude, that was such a nice way to combo right there, though. It made me feel like I'm actually playing Dragon Ball, man. I mean, technically I am, but you know. Ooh, Black Flash again, baby. Oh yeah. Oh, oh, he blocked it. He was actually aware of that. Huh. Oh yeah. Oh, he blocked it again. Damn. Try to block that though. Bop! Stop playing, bro. I love Power Blitz. You get it from the Android raid. Oh yeah. By the way, this move does guard break. Get off me, boy. As you see, the second room does have a healing station. The only healing station you're gonna see too. It has two of them. So if you're doing this with a bunch of people, this is normally, you know, if someone has died, this is normally where you can bring them back. Now the second guy you're going to face right here, he is very, very simple. You don't have to fight this guy. All you have to do is let him absorb your ki and a little bit of your HP. So that's what we're gonna do. Well, maybe more than a little bit of your HP, but as you see, you killed that guy with ease. And if you want to gain all your HP back and your ki, all you have to do is pop your form. So we're just gonna pop our potential unleash, and boom. As you see, I've been just fighting these guys in base the whole time. So I mean, I'm kind of just showing you like it's not too bad, but then again, I am max level, so my stats are already like busted as fuck. You know, I basically got 100 and everything. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty easy. But hey, if it is difficult, you can always grab some folks, you know, and have them help you out. That's what I would do. Just, you know, look in the Final Stand Discord, see if anybody's hosting the raid, and just farm with them. And just, you know, try to stay alive while getting some good old points. It's gonna do this. Man, it's crazy how you can combo that with Justice combination. And I say kinda because they can just block it, right? But whenever they don't block it, it looks so nice. Yeah, he's probably dead. Now at this point, we are starting to get to the boss, which is Dabara, I think, if I said his name right. he tried to key drain me, bro. Freaking the freak, man. I'm telling you, these motherfuckers love trying to use key drain. That's how I was dying half of the time in this dungeon as a Jaren when I used to play on my Jaren. Because one of them brodies would just key drain me and take like all of my key. And I'd be like, damn. Whoa, whoa. Put you in your place. Oh, dang, they both died? Dang, I guess that punch or kick must have connected with both of them. That's crazy. Okay. Ah, what? It didn't work. All right. So as you see, we got the key and we are going to head back. Now, in terms of doing that combo, another boss that you can kind of do it to, even though he will pretty much try to cheese you half of the time when you do it, is the bar. He was actually the first Brody. Okay, he was the Brody that made me just make a combo like this because of how irritating it is to fight him. He was very irritating to fight. That's why I decided to do a combo like this. So I could really make him just, you know, feel the pain. The pain that I had to go through. See this? Yeah. I know you're not liking this. I know you're not. I know you're not liking this, buddy. I know you're not. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, bro. It's okay. You know, you're trying to make me fly off the fucking roof. It's okay, bro. Don't worry. It'll be over soon, bro. It'll be over soon, bucko. Okay. Nah. You don't gotta fear me. That ain't phased me at all. Yeah, gone and Z vanish again, buddy. That shit weak as fuck. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. No, you don't. I ain't gonna save you, bucko. I mean, bro, you really thought you had a chance? A weak ass shit. Yo. How you punish me, bro? I punish you back, bitch. Sit the fuck down. And I still don't even get meditate. I mean, I need that. I need that move, bro. I'm being honest. I need meditation, but the game doesn't want to give me it. I done did this raid like fucking 30 times, bro. Like, what is this? I always get pity on something that I don't need it on. Like, seriously. Why can I not get it on a raid where I can get an enchantment or, you know, or meditation? You know, maybe we'll get lucky and we'll be able to gain the Scythen touch. If I have that, I could literally stay in fear form all day. No doubt in my mind. Because, dude, the key gain that I'm getting right now is pretty dang good. But hey, now we're going to head into Namek, guys. I think we cleared everything on, Earth. It's pretty nice. Hopefully y'all have been enjoying the video, man. Like I said, I told y'all from before, this was gonna be a pretty long episode, man. Okay, pretty long episode. But yeah, you know, we've been here the whole time, man. If you've been here, you know what I'm saying, this is how I know if you're a real one. You know, if you're a real one, type in, you know, if you do have feedback, or if you just want to let me know, like, hey man, like, I really watched this, type the word, you know, Moro in the what do you call it, the comment section, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that'll let me know, like, hey, like, you really got to this point, and you know what I'm saying, Brody about to watch me go ham. Brody about to watch me go ham, man. Speaking of going ham, let's go on and get a little bit, one of our dailies where we get to fight Frieza. Let's go on and fight Frieza, man. Let's go ham. Let's go stupid. Let's go crazy on Frieza. Now, most than likely, we're probably gonna have somebody come out of nowhere and just start beating the bejeebas out of them. I can't ever get a 1v1 when I'm just fighting Frieza by myself. Oh man, last time I fought this dude, yo, I just brought back some not so good memories. Last time when I fought this guy, somehow he killed me even though I still had key health. I had a full key health bar and he just instantly killed me somehow. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. But regardless, let's go on and get into the fight, man. Frieza, he is pretty wild, bro. He most definitely got some tricks up his sleeve. Like I said, we done switched, as you see, mid combo, crazy. But we're good. Ain't worried about it. No biggie. Ooh, I miss. Damn it. Now you're gonna see he loves spamming that damn beam. Okay, he spams that beam like a mother trucker, bro. And them supernovas, so be careful about that. I could have sworn I blocked that, but it's okay. Like I said, we're going with our main formula, which is the Vital Strike, Claw Strike combo. Guard break them, Justice combination automatically, because normally when you do it right off the bat. Ooh, okay. Oh, whoa. We're gonna have to probably, you know what? We're gonna transform right there. Nice. Whoa. What? He teleported. He did an instant rising and he came back down. What the hell was that? How is he punishing me when I just hit him with a super fling, bro? This is the shit I be talking about, bro. Like, what is this? You low-key gotta play like passively against this guy. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Sometimes you go into offense and then other times I got hit by that shit. Okay. Ow, mid move? How is that even possible? Okay. Optimistic. I should have probably popped fear, honestly. I think we're gonna try to pop fear if we can get an easy guard break off of this guy. Okay, now we're chilling. We're chilling. It's game time. It's game time, baby. Okay. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I mean, shit. Okay. I'm chilling. Oh yeah, Black Flash. Appreciate that. Oh, I don't know what I was doing. I just sold on that. Normally when he does that Delph ball, you can easily you know, you can easily get a nice combo in. All right, let's go on and get our honestly, Punisher drive is a lot quicker. And normally when you do Punisher drive, you know, normally when you do that, they don't evade out of it as much. So it's honestly like a better way to punish when you guard break an NPC. So yeah. All right. And pretty much had Frieza like Dunzos right there. Quite a crazy fight. He's even more so crazy when it comes to fighting him and, you know, doing the actual raid. So yeah, it can be quite a challenge. Now we got the Namekian up there. He's going ham. He's going stupid, going crazy. But I mean, he's pretty much damn near dead. So they should have that in the bag. We'll just wait until they take him out. And after that, we will start off with probably the easiest raid, in my opinion. Just because of a cheesing strategy that you can do, which is honestly needed if you're trying to do this solo. Because I can't imagine someone doing this raid solo with no sensu beings. That's practically impossible. And the raid we are talking about, you done guessed it, we are talking about the Metacooler raid. Basically, this raid, you have to survive for 5 minutes while having Metacoolers just potentially bombarding you. Now, you all saw how low Frieza was, right? How are they not? How haven't y'all killed this guy? How haven't y'all killed this guy? Look how low he is. Y'all are struggling, my boy. I'm not gonna lie. Boy. But hey, y'all got the job done. So salute to that. Anyway, we got the Metacooler raid. You have to survive for 5 minutes. What I'd recommend, equipped the stealth capsule. What it does, it makes it where NPCs are less likely to spot you. Oops, kind of forgot. Then kind of forgot about that fear. Let's go on and take that off, and let's pop the stealth capsule. And I'm gonna show you how you basically do this. There's a spot that you go to, which allows you to basically not have to be spotted by these guys as much. Now, I'm going max form because that's basically what you really want to do. It's this corner right here. Now, once you get to this corner, you're gonna want to kill this guy really quick. Now, once you kill him, what you're gonna do is you're gonna block and stay basically on this wall. All right. Now, if you don't want to hold the block button, you can just pause the game and boom, there you go. Your character's still blocking and you can just chillax. Now we just sit here and chill. You know, we chill for about a good 4 minutes until the raid is done. So yeah, I mean, how's it going for you guys? Like, how was how was your food, man? If you actually ate something, if you didn't, I mean, now would be a decent time to probably get a snack or something in, right? Speaking of food, I had chicken and broccoli with some good old rice. I mean, hey, that's very solid meal, man. With 2 bottles of that H2O. You gotta stay hydrated. Chat. But yeah, other than that, I low been kind of craving a milkshake. I may make a milkshake. I may make one after this. Like a vanilla one. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, don't knock it till you try it. Sometimes I like to add like some Cheerios, or like I may add like maybe like 1 or 2 fun size Kit Kats in there. And I ain't gonna lie, that must be good, bro. I'm telling you, bro, that must be good. Whoo! Telling you, bro, that must be good, man. Like, if y'all had one of my milkshakes, man, just a plain vanilla milkshake, you can be like, you make it a Zenkai booze off that bitch. Hey, bro, you can be like, man, this mess so good, I gotta have this as a capsule. Hold on, let me get this equipped, bro. I can drink this milkshake I can drink it every day. let me get that. But I'm telling you, bro, it'd be good. And the thing about my milkshakes, I like my milkshakes to be thick, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like them to be thick, just like, nah, let me stop. But now, you know what they say, man. Thick thighs, they save lives. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Thick thighs save lives, man. But hey, past that, I do like my milkshakes to be thick, man. Almost like ice cream in a way, you know what I'm saying? Like melted, you know what I'm saying? Got the texture of ice cream, but it's like a milkshake at the same time. It's like softened ice cream, right? Still has that texture of ice cream, but you can actually, scoop. You can kind of scoop it. It's not one of them. It's not like a brick where you gotta use your whole arm plus your forearm. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta use your whole arm, bruh. You gotta stiff arm that motherfucker just to bend the damn spoon. I was like, God damn. I'm telling you, bro, that's how it be like. You try to scoop that, I'm telling you, bro, you try to scoop that ice cream, God damn. Be thinking y'all done got weaker, bro. Like, shit, am I in my base? I may have to really pop a form, bruh. Shit, I need Kaioken. I may need ×4 Kaioken for this shit. Shoot. I mean, let me just get about a good 30 seconds of about a good 15 seconds of additional strength, and I'll be good. Scoop myself a bowl with that right quick, and carry on with my day. But hey, as you see right now with the stealth capsule, no coolers at all. And with that, you are done with this raid, just like that. Very easy. I think the only thing I'm missing from this is the limit break jump capsule. So yeah, next raid we're gonna head to, we're gonna just kind of go from, I would say, like the easiest to hardest. I know y'all are waiting to see how I'm gonna do against Frieza, boy. Because hey, a lot of people be complaining about Frieza. Like, dude, this guy is fucking badonkulars, and I'm not gonna lie, he is very badonkulars. He has two forms, and he's not like Gotenks, where you can kind of just be chillaxing. That motherfucker does damage. Plus, on top of that, he has that damn hyper armor, bro. I can't stand bosses having it, but then again, it's pretty easy to deal with it. It's pretty easy. You just got to make sure you got a beam attack, because sometimes I be forgetting that. Now, one thing I will tell you, this dungeon right here, right? The boss that you go against is a giant. I kind of forgot about saying that for like the red ribbon raid too. So there's a capsule called Hero's Flute, and it allows you to do a increase 15% damage against giant type enemies. So I'd recommend to have that equipped. As you see, my other capsules that have Dragon Body, Iron Wall, which I need to change Iron Wall out for the other one. This one right here, the lower your health is, the more resistance you gain, up to 15%. Now, Iron Wall, I think it does increase your capabilities of defense by 15%, but it's only towards melee versus this capsule where it does melee and ki. It's just your overall, your overall defense. So, but then again, as you see my build, I like to rock both of those, Dragon Body and the other one. And I also like to use Iron Wall with Energy Field, just to have like a overall 60% damage resistance. I know my Jiren's is gonna actually be very tanky, considering that I'm putting points into melee and ki. That's the only thing I'm doing on him. I'm just putting points in ki and melee resistance. I did put a little bit of points in the speed to the point where he has like a solid 200 in base. So, and to be honest, going with speed now is kind of like a L for the most part. It does help out in terms of gaining your moves cooldown back quicker, since you're more, by having more M1s, your combo lasts longer. Right, your M1 combo lasts longer, which allows you to free a lot more time to be able to just use your abilities. It allows you to waste time without it necessarily punishing you too badly. As you see, we already have the boss key somehow, so we're gonna go on and try to get to the boss fight, because this guy is he's not really too difficult, but I would recommend to be informed. This is not a guy you want to just start in base. Pop one, just pop like your lowest form, just to make sure that he doesn't do nothing too crazy. Now, we do have max power, which you haven't really seen me use that. And basically what max power does, it increases your health and ki max, I think. Or nah, it just increases your ki max. I think it also allows you to do like bigger beam attacks as well, and it kind of buffs your other stats a bit too. But yeah, this guy, he has hyper armor, so just do a beam attack right off the bat. In terms of his evasives, he doesn't really have any evasives, so just spam the fuck out of Justice Combination and Punisher. How did he hit me with that? But as you see, we are doing a lot of damage to this guy. I mean, he's technically just taking, what, 15% more? There we go. Broke his cherry on top. Let's go. Wait a minute. How in the hell did I just kill? I killed him so fast. He went into his next form and died immediately. I have never done that before. What the fuck? I just killed this guy in his base form. He couldn't even transform fast enough. That is crazy. We got Cherry on top. What does this do? Deal an additional 2 points of damage post scaling every 1 second. I don't know what that means. Post scaling every 1 second? If someone could tell me what that necessarily means, because I'm feeling like a coconut again. I would have to actually just, yeah. What do they mean by post scaling? I would have to just search that up. Like, define that. You know what I mean? Like, define that for me, and then we'll, you know, be able to see what we're talking about. Now, this next dungeon is quite diabolical. Very diabolical. I would recommend having a move that can deal with all these guys. So normally what I do is Supernova and Angry Explosion, because those are like the main ones that I could use. I guess we're gonna use Cherry on top. No. Another one that you could use, actually, that would help you out quite a bit. I'm not gonna cap to you. Where is it? Where is it? Mob Slayer, I guess. Yeah. Mob Slayer. You're gonna most definitely want to use that shit, because you deal 25% more damage, right? When they have more than 50% health. And you're gonna want to use, I think you get that from, I think you get it from an NPC. I'm not really too sure. I'm not really too sure where you get that from, but it's really good. But there is another, I'm trying to, oh yeah, Steamroll, that's what it's called. Steamroll. Those are gonna probably be your best friend when it comes to this raid, because there is a lot of NPCs on this one, bro. Okay, for each enemy defeated, boost your damage up to 15% for the next 5 minutes versus NPCs. So very, very OP. And if you combine those 25%, 15%, you're doing basically 40% more damage, which is a huge boost. Huge boost, man. Big boost. I'm gonna go and take a restroom break right quick, and I'll be right back. And we'll basically begin on Frieza ship dungeon. Alrighty, I am back. Back in the building. I know y'all are gonna see this and it's gonna be like instant. You're gonna be like, what? Like, that was a very quick break, but all I did pause my recording, and then, you know what I'm saying? So it's just a cut. You see it all the time. I also grabbed a bottle of water. Hydration is key. But yeah, like I was saying, you most definitely want to go with Mob Slayer and Steamroll on this dungeon, at least through the first part of it, because yeah, these motherfuckers kind of devious. And you bet you're behind. I am probably I'm not gonna be playing with these motherfuckers. You know what? Yeah, we're just gonna do potential unleash, but we are also gonna do max power, so that we'll be Gucci, so that we have as much key. So I'm not gonna lie. As you see, like, the damage is already pretty crazy. Like, do you see this damage? I'm just doing melee and they're just getting cooked. Their health is literally flying. Now, when you start getting beat up like this, man. Supernova to the rescue. Up. Supernova again. Angry explosion. Supernova. See, I'm kind of dealing with these guys pretty good right now. Surprisingly. Normally, I'd be... Yo, that is so cool, dude. I feel like I'm Majin. Because you saw that every time they knock me back. That's so funny. That's actually pretty funny, though. And cool at the same time. I keep that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh. That hurts, man. How dare you? How dare you do that? Hey, man. You know what? Oh, yeah. Playtime's over, buddy. Okay. 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 Whoa, okay. Okay. I'm gonna keep playing these games. Bum. 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 Want to keep playing these games, huh? You made me pop fear for him, bro. It's kind of nice how basically you have two Zenkais, you know? Technically like three in a way. And the reason why I say that is you have Mystic and then Fear, right? Which is like yin, and that's what's so funny. It's like yin and yang in a way, because you know you got Mystic, no key drain whatsoever, right? And then you have Fear, where it's like, oh my gosh, like you know, time is ticking, basically. Like you could just stay. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You would never have to worry about your key going down ever in Mystic. You basically got infinite key, bro. Like this is amazing. Like when I first, you know, possessed a human that had Mystic, I was like, dude, this is like heaven right here, dude. I never have to worry about my key going down too low, for the most part. If you ever go in here, these guys are they're basically like Fodler units. They're basically gonna get their ass handed to them. Yeah. Yeah, go on and get your 1 second of glory, man. Get out of here, boy. You gonna try to block my attack. I knew you was gonna try to do that. Silly goober. Now they do have 2 healing pods here, which is very dope. Luckily, I didn't really get bombarded with a bunch of brodies. So God bless. We're gonna put on the hold on, we're gonna de-transform right quick. And we're going to put on the cherry on top because I don't know, I just feel like using that. Now, what I would recommend, since this is basically, I'm gonna tell you right now, this is basically a 2v1. What you're gonna want to do is you're gonna most definitely want to have a beam attack, maybe 2 beam attacks. I normally just use one hand in Supernova, and I also kind of use Angry Explosion on top of that. But I normally go with these 3 to just kind of keep them controlled a bit. For, you know, I normally do that, or I normally do that, or I just use like 2 beams instead of like a beam and a blast. It is possible to combo both of these guys at the same time. You just got to be really good. See, right there. And then normally when I have them both comboed like that, and normally I try to get this other guy dead before we even get the second mode of this fucking dude. You know? Because, you know, then you really got a problem on your hands, because this motherfucker has hyper armor. You know? It's not really a good feeling. Say that much. Okay, we're gonna have to pop fear right quick. Nice. Perfect time to use that. Okay, nice, nice. Now it's a 1v1. Now we lock in. I don't know how he still fucking hit me. You bum. And just like that, that's how you do it, baby. That's how you do the Frieza shit. Now, I think, yeah, I honestly want to get the Vampiric Break capsule, because that would be very, very useful for someone like me, which is basically just trying to stay alive. Now we have 2 more raids to go. So far, we've been on a very successful streak. Will it end by fighting Frieza? Will it end by fighting Frieza is the true question. Frieza is... honestly, he's not really too difficult to fight. How is my Punisher drive and my Justice combination 2 stars? Both of these moves were like 3.5 stars, dude. What in the... bro? You have to... Snake has to be trolling me, dude. Because there's no way in tarnation. There's no way in tarnation, right? Yeah, this is crazy. But anyway. Next raid we got is Frieza. Honestly, life capsule probably wouldn't be too bad for this. I barely ever use it, but yeah, let's go on and give 100% Frieza a try. I think the last time I did this raid, like the last time, I ended up dying because I mistakenly took too much damage. As you see, he spams. And every time, I don't know why, but every time I hop in, I try to M1, it does not do it. It's very weird. Yeah, we're at it. Going crazy. Going crazy right now, man. Oh, nice read. Nice. Okay, we're low-key cooking right now. Oh. He always does that. We already got him like halfway to his first form. Now be careful. He's going to probably gain hyper armor any moment now. And boom, just like that. We're going to transform right now. Okay, nice. Broke his hyper armor. Now we're going to go ham. Easy. Can I get our Keyblade action going on? Justice combination. Bam. Okay. I'm going ham. All right. Got him in his final form. He's going to probably gain his hyper armor again any minute. Oh, I forgot. I don't have Gum Gum. Ooh. Oh, yeah. He still has his hyper armor? Holy. Pop Fear? Holy. He is not getting hit by that shit. What is going on? Okay, we're gonna have to try to. Oh my. Okay. Okay, nice. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna have to actually use a Sensu Bean for the first time. Cause yeah. I'm just going through all of my key, and it's mainly because of me using all them vanishes, bro. Like I just could not hit this guy with a damn God Beam, sadly. Ooh, okay, he is going crazy with the combos. Oh, nope, no supernova for you, buddy. Dude, it was going so good too. I'm not even gonna lie. It was going so good. Oh man, if I wasn't, look, I probably shouldn't use a small ass beam to be trying to break his hyper armor. You know, maybe I shouldn't be. Yeah. If I would have used one hand, dude, within like maybe the first 3 tries, I could have just broke his armor. Simple as that, right? Probably shouldn't use a small ass beam. Probably shouldn't do that for next time. But now we are going against Moro. And honestly, I mean, the life cap, so it's alright. But we're gonna go with our good old handy dandy Gum Gum Rocket. Because I love being able to just chase after doing that move. It's pretty nice. But hey, what I would recommend for this raid, you most definitely need at least one blue sensu bean, okay? I'm just gonna let that guy go. Okay, thank you very much, buddy. Because I'm trying to solo too. The last raid, man, I almost went out against Frieza, dude. What I'd recommend, pop your form, fly up to the fucking ceiling. Literally, fly up to the ceiling, bro. Oh, nah. Now, he is honestly not too difficult. You don't want to fight this guy on the ground because he will spam that move that you saw right there. He still spams it up here, but it won't reach you if you're not touching the ground, obviously. You just try to fucking key drain me, you bitch! Oh, no, you don't. How the fuck does that still hit me? Bro, he's dead. Don't take all my kills. Okay. Oh, you motherfucker! It's okay. It's okay. Oh, yeah! Black Flash, baby! No, 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 no! Oh, you son of a bitch! You son of a bitch! How dare you take all my key again? How dare you take all my key again? How dare you take all my key again? How dare you? How dare you? I'm going fear. I'm going fear. I must thank you for the energy. Oh. Oh. I didn't even have to use a Sentu being on him. I don't think I did. Yeah, I didn't have to use a Sentu being that time because I got lucky. I got very lucky, bro. I was just fighting him in base. Then he just did key drain again, which surprisingly enough, my M1s was giving me enough to kind of still have key. Kind of crazy. But yo, that's hey. I mean, hey, that's it, guys. That's pretty much yeah, that's just a daily cycle of just going through all the raids in the game. I'm pretty sure that's every single one. I don't think I missed one. So that's for meow. Okay. We have no clue what space is gonna bring, but hey, I'm willing to accept the challenge and go ham and be able to solo again and again and again. Yeah, that is my ring app because it is currently it is 4 in the morning. Crazy. But anyway, yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed me going through all the raid bosses in the game, doing all the raids, dungeons in the game solo. Maybe, who knows? Maybe you learn a thing or two. Yeah, as always, you enjoyed. make sure to smash that like button. Drive into that, you know, subscribe button. I don't know where I'm trying to go with that. I was just thinking of Punisher Drive at the time, but yeah, like, subscribe, give me some feedback. Like, I mean, what do y'all think? I mean, this is a very long video. It's basically a long playthrough. But what do y'all think, man? You want me to start making some good old Final Stand content, or just do something like this where I just, you know, I basically, you know, just play the game, just go through the game a bit, do a couple of raids and stuff with a little bit of commentary in the background? I mean, hey, just let me know. Let me know, man. But yeah, it's been fantastic having y'all here with me. I'm a IMADOODLEBOB. Pretty much signing out, man. I'll have a good one. Peace.